For nearly 5 decades, Kids in the Middle has walked alongside children and families during one of life's most difficult moments.
What stands out the most about the conversation with my boys when we told them about the divorce was some of their emotions were pretty raw. And that was hard because as a parent, you want to protect them.
What may appear to be a legal process is often one of the most emotionally disruptive experiences in a child's life.
You know, when you get divorced, it can be very isolating. To make sure my kids had everything they needed to feel supported was a challenge, because it's like I have to talk about this thing that makes me feel uncomfortable and sad and lost.
When families change, children feel it first. And without support, the effects can last a lifetime.
I knew I needed outside help when my oldest son wasn't understanding what was happening. He would keep asking us, and regardless of what we said, it wasn't enough.
We went into it kind of knowing that we were going to need some extra support. I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what existed. Hearing about Kids in the Middle, realizing that there was a specialty place that actually did that, that was incredible.
When we first walked into Kids in the Middle, all of us were apprehensive. But when he came out of the room, and I could tell from the look on his face that he was comfortable.
There was group therapy, there was single therapy, there was help for the parents. And so we kind of took advantage of all of it. It's an opportunity for the kids to be with other kids their age going through the same thing, which was huge for my kids because they didn't know any other kids who were going through divorce.
Through professional counseling, education, and compassionate support, children gain the tools to do more than cope.
So this was a way for them to feel like they had support and talk about how they were feeling.
We could tell that he was more relaxed. We noticed that he was feeling more back to himself again.
And the kids got support. They were more confident. They were more able to express how they felt to us.
We also liked talking with the counselor, and she also gave us feedback without breaching the confidentiality she had with him.
Behind every statistic is a child's story. At Kids in the Middle, those stories are being rewritten with healing, resilience, and hope. But this work does not happen alone. Your generosity ensures that every child who needs our services can receive them, regardless of financial circumstances.
I would say every parent needs help.
If we hadn't had Kids in the Middle, I feel like we would have been in a really hard spot.
It's one of the hardest things you're going to go through in your life. It's hard for the kids, it's hard for the parents.
I don't think we would have been able to progress as a family as well. Kids in the Middle does a great job at helping families when they are going through that other transition of adding in new people. And I think that having that early support was one of the reasons why they have such a close relationship with their new sibling that came afterwards.
Healing doesn't happen overnight, but together, we can help families rebuild.
If you're considering giving to Kids in the Middle, do it, please. This is an organization that, again, there aren't other ones like this. There is not the type of therapy and support and love and just consideration in an organization to help families going through divorce. And it's truly an important cause to give to.
When you're in a flurry of decisions and you don't know which way they're going to go, at least there's one solid choice. And for me, Kids in the Middle was that solid choice. Everything in a family is about stability and safety, and Kids in the Middle provided that for us.